This is that tower. This is the next door driveway. There was a house here, and they moved it after they did this. This is where we used to play. And then people wonder why my parents did what they did. And why it drove my mom fucking nuts. I don't know. It's amazing what people think other people should handle. Because I feel a lot like that now. So, I'm going to drive up to where they moved the house. I haven't been up here in a while, I guess. I don't know. These memories aren't something that I care about rediscovering on a regular basis. And if you notice, there were no neighbors there. But there's neighbors at this other house. And they weren't nice neighbors. When I think back to all the fucking shit that we went through, between my mom just plain old going crazy and the assholes down the street that just treated us like we were the dirt on the bottom of their shoes. And all the freaking bullying that went on. Standing at this stupid bus stop while they're freaking throwing stones at semis, and goddamn, we wanted no part of all that shit. And how many times I did not want to go catch the bus because I didn't want to stand out here with those assholes all alone. Because I cannot tell you how many times I've stood at this bus stop scared, really. They were kids. The fuck did we know? This all looks so fucking much different. So this is the house that I grew up in. It looks completely fucking different. I don't even recognize it as the same fucking house. Maybe the chimney. I don't even know if that's even. And I used to sit in a tree up in these woods, hiding from the fucking neighbors. So, and then this was the house that my parents had originally bought, which years later they moved over here. And that I don't imagine that the inside looks even remotely close, because I don't even know who even lives here in any of this anymore. How many times I've ridden up this little incline here, scared these fucking kids. Kids that live there were assholes. Because they all had to jump on the same bandwagon. That somehow we were less than. Because our parents didn't have the same money that their parents did. Those fucking people were assholes. And the people that lived here, these were the cream of the crop. That house almost looks the same. It's just incredible. I don't even care to drive all the way down here. For what reason? Times my parents made us come down here and confront these kids with their fucking parents. And you know, the funny thing is I always felt like those parents were condoning. Years later, I found out they were condoning their kids' shitty behavior. And my parents still made us come down here and confront them little shits. Which just made our lives more miserable. And I can't blame my parents. They were trying to do the right thing. Oh, fuck it. We might as well drive down here. As long as we're taking the tour. Take it all the way, right? To ride down here when we could. They weren't fucking around. They're preoccupied with whatever else they had going on. We could actually get a minute to enjoy ourselves. I don't remember that being very often. Mom going on about how much she just wanted to be not around one way or the other. How much of that fucking shit that I listened to. And you know, I just wish everybody makes like you just forgive and forget. You may be able to forgive. You know, one of those kids did come up to me in a bar years ago and apologize for what he had done to us when we were kids. And at the time, it did make me feel a little bit better, but right now, all that freaking hurt, fear, I feel like I live with it. It's just there. Trust anybody. I don't even want to be around anybody. These people just suck. And the truth is that they don't fucking care. Watching videos yesterday about the liberating experience of being alone. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's something people say when they have no other fucking choice. And if they had one, they still wouldn't choose it. Whatever. I'm not afraid to be alone. I don't know. Personally, I think I'm afraid to be with somebody. Because they're just gonna give up, not bother, tell you how crazy you are, because you're not exactly like them. Because all of this shit bothers me still. And I don't know. Because there's the thing. What is the thing? Because I feel like I'm floundering. I don't know what the answer is anymore. Do I write a book? I realize how entertaining but it also means I'm going back through all this shit anyway. I don't know what the fuck difference it does make. I just don't know if I can get it all into a flowing story. And I don't even know. Can I think of it as a story? Right here somewhere I used to have a trail. It's amazing. This all grew up. I'm sure all of that shit by this time is gone. My God. I was 15 when this all went down. Lost the house, and then we just went from place to place to place. I am not doing this because I'm trying to blame my fucking parents, because through it all I 100% believe that they did the best they could. My mom's slowly going nuts. My dad don't know what to do to stop it. I can't even imagine watching that shit all happen. Watching everything that you work for get slowly taken away. Meanwhile, all you hear about is how somebody else has got it worse. Yeah, that makes me feel so much better. And the people, to me, that should have been caring, all of our family members, just let them sit up here and rot. I mean, and now I don't care about going down and visiting anybody. You know, my dad passed away 1.5 years ago, and I didn't even tell anybody, because you know what reality is? I feel like I'm the only one that really cared. Because nobody gave a shit what happened to us. And then I should do things like get blamed because I didn't put a freaking obituary in the paper. Oh, you poor lost souls. I don't know. And I don't know what I expected. I don't know what I expect now. What I know is I'm trying to recover from this fucking surgery, in which, you know, once again, I faced my own mortality alone. still here. Again. To do what? I don't even fucking know anymore. I've given up my career because I just can't fucking handle it anymore. It's too fucking much. Try the waitressing thing, but you know what? Employers, dude, you know, they're gonna try to tell you you're gonna make $60 an hour waitressing. The fuck you are. Maybe if you're 25. God. You can't enjoy it. That's for fucking sure. I like waiting on people, talking to people. But that's what I want to actually do, not be so far under the gun that you can't. Dude, I can't even tell you who the fuck, what the fuck, when the fuck. How is that enjoying anything? Money ain't worth it. I'm sorry. Guess then I choose to live with less money. That's just the way it is. Because ultimately, people only think of themselves. So, I don't know. I don't know what the next move even is. I guess tell these stories. See if it makes a difference. And keep moving forward. Through all of this, fucking word loneliness, because I really don't feel lonely. I feel alone. I feel like I don't have anyone that I really connect with. And I don't know how to break out of that. This video's been going on for 20 minutes, and this is my second video already because the first one so rudely got cut off because I really don't understand how the fucking... I wish I could edit these so there wasn't so much freaking dead space, but you know what? Dead space is part of reality. I guess. And this is the messiness of it. That my counselor wants me to write about how I don't know, because it's a lot to go through, and I just, fuck me. And there's nobody waiting to give me any hugs. One person that I really care about convinces me on a regular basis that I don't deserve anything better than what I've got. And I'm sick of fucking listening to it. You can go to put my faith into somebody that has no faith in me. That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. Alright. Yeah. Enough dead space. So, I am going to attempt to take these two for a little bit of a walk. Still, it's all... I can't say that I'm in a ton of pain, but dude, I can't do a whole lot. And I'm really physically active. And this is... It's a lot. It's a lot of alone time. It's a lot of doing nothing. It's a lot of finding out what the thing is. What is the thing? Is it writing the book, or is that something that I think, the thing that I think I need to do because I want some kind of closure to all this shit? And I don't know that trying to figure out how to write a book and put all of this into some kind of flowing succession is reality when, I don't know, these tapings. I don't know. But I got a whole craft room full of shit that I bought with the idea someday that I was going to have a lot of time on my hands and not a lot of money. And I've got a lot of time on my hands and not a lot of money. But I've had that for quite some time now. So, and I still think, oh, I've got time, but I'm not always, I almost didn't just have this time. Because what the surgery I just had was life and death. And I'm still here. One of these times I'm not. And then what? What is the ending to my book? Because if I had to play this all out like a book, it's a pretty fucking entertaining book. But I will say, emotions and feelings make life what it is. And I am so sick of trying to be convinced that I should be on something to take that all away, in order to not feel this way for a couple of days. Because reality is if I wasn't laid up right now and I wasn't being forced into all this time, I'd be doing something else. And the emotions wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be going through them, and they wouldn't be interesting. Life would not be. Life isn't interesting without emotions. And I don't know. Because I feel unstable a lot of the time. It's why a lot of the time I choose to be by myself. And I don't feel like the rest of the world is prepared to deal with it. You know what I think they're prepared to do? Write you a prescription and tell you, here, this will make it all better. Just don't feel any of it. You know what? Not feeling it, they got me a whole lot of alone time, in which I'm gonna have to feel it anyway. Because, you know what? I could go on the pills right now, but by the time they kick fucking in, my life will have done moved on. Because the truth is that life moves on. Sure, anxiety is difficult. Depression's difficult. Feeling shitty for a day, unmotivated, sucks. Losing your mind, overreacting, all of those things, they fucking suck. But they suck even more when somebody else is trying to tell you that you're being ridiculous. Because they're so fucking perfect that they don't have any of this shit go on. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. You just don't see it. That's the fucking difference. Their life is different. They have more control. They haven't been through as much. They got a bottle of pills making it so they don't have to deal with it. Whatever the fuck that it is. But there is a reason. And it ain't because they're going through it. And like I said, if they are, nobody's seeing it. And that what? Makes it so that you can go and point the finger at somebody else because you might have to deal with their overreaction or their depressed mood. You might have to give them a hug or hold their fucking hand and say, hey. Jesus fuck. And then you can sit and watch all these videos telling you that you should be strong enough to make it through without all that. I don't know. From what I've seen, that makes it so you don't want to be there for the next person that needs it. You can point the finger and say, you need to learn how to be alone. No, nobody needs to do that. What you could do is be there for them. There's an option. Hold their fucking hand. Do it! Do the hard thing! Don't make excuses. Don't invalidate by telling them that they're strong, they'll make it. Truth is nobody should have to be that strong. We are social creatures for a reason. Accept it. Quit making fucking excuses. Quit telling people they need to learn how to be alone. Especially if you're the person going home to somebody. Then fuck off. That's what I got to say. Alright. I gotta get these dogs dogs out. So, yeah, I'm at 30 minutes. Nobody's probably going to even bother watching this, so there's that. Because that's a hard thing to do, too, is watch a video about what this shit is really like. So, taking my dogs out. Have a great day.